Hey loves, I'm Naturally Curla and welcome to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to show you two different ways I like to wear my Bantu knots. Bantu knots I think it's just something that's just timeless. It'll never go out of style. I'm just going to share with you some little tricks that I like to do when I do them and how I like to style them. And if you're interested, then let's get right into the video. So first thing I'm going to do is just lay my edges. I like to be a little bit creative around with my edges area because when I do, style my Bantu knots all the way up, it just like, it just kind of brings it together. Like it kind of just makes you say, ooh, look what she did. I don't know. I'm just assuming that's what people say when they see me in my Bantu knots. But it's funny because I used to hate Bantu knots. I used to hate them, but for whatever reason, it's probably the makeup. I really been feeling my Bantu knots. Like seriously. Now I'm going to use this edge control that I'm working with the brand. You can use whatever you want. I'm not posting the edge control on here because this is not a sponsored video, so there's no reason for me to try to dumb it down your throats. So use whatever you want. There's plenty of edge controls you can use. I'm just using that one because I actually do like it. So, and I felt that, and my hair held like the whole time using it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rock with that. So anyway, so while I lay my edges, a first couple things. First things I know when doing Bantu knots, the hardest part for me is always keeping them in place. Now, I'm not doing like a Bantu knot curl where I'm going to take my hair down. So when I'm doing my Bantu knots as a style, I'm going to wrap my hair a little bit firmer than I normally would if I was just doing it to where I'll be taking it down. Because when I take them down, I try not to make them too tight because my hair gets tangled really, really easy and it can mat really easily. So I try not to do my Bantu knots too tight when I'm trying to get a Bantu knot curl. But since I'm doing this as a hairstyle, I am going to wrap them tight. And I also like to use like a really good edge control or a foam styling gel. I didn't have any spritz. I normally will use spritz to help me like hold it in. But what I do is like I add the edge control and I add it on my ends around my hair like I would do like any other cream, any kind of styling cream or foam. That's how I use the edge control. And then I just wrap it around my hair tightly as possible. And I'm very, very, very generous with the edge control too. And I even go back over like with little spots like towards the bottom part of the Bantu knots, and I'll show you what I'm talking about because I'm still like kind of getting my foundation together right here in this video. But and I'll just add a little bit more edge control to that part, and then I also like to sit under the dryer to let everything set, so it tends to set better. The second part of the video, I'm going to actually show you how I did the rest of my head, but I didn't go anywhere, so my parts aren't the best. If I was going somewhere, which I am actually going somewhere today, I'm going to do a little bit better job at my parts. And I like to work, I don't like to do a whole lot of Bantu now. So as you can see, I'm adding some more edge control to my ends. I'm wrapping it around and just going to seal everything in. And as you can see, I'm adding a little bit more of the edge control. But I actually redid that because I didn't like how it looked so unicornish on my head, like so pointy. So I put it back a little bit. Just letting you know. So if you're looking at the second part of the video, it might look a little bit more pushed. That Bantu knot might look a little bit more pushed back. It's because I fixed it. So anyway, so now that I got that part out the way, y'all. So I don't know about you, but I be like killing the ID channel, or I sit here and been watching like mysteries or ghost stories. Like I'm a really horror fan. So, and I don't know, I'm just going to share a little story time with y'all. So it had me thinking, I was watching like this little ghost story thing where like people like share their like experiences like with ghosts or whatnot. I don't know if you ever like, if you even believe in the supernatural. I do. But I don't know if you actually believe in it or not. Like I believe in all that. As you can see, I'm wrapping it tightly. And it's giving me a little bit of trouble. So, like, this is real. It does get stressful. And then I'm going to take more to it. And that's how I wrap. Use the the edge control. I add some more towards the ends, and I just kind of seal it in like that. So anyway, yeah, so this around the time, like it was a few years ago, it was around the time my grandfather was still alive. He's been gone for about 10 years now. He was my father figure growing up. So the old man, we had moved in with them to kind of like, because we were struggling, my family was struggling, my mom and my little brothers. It was just us. It was, my mom's a single mom. And so we moved in with my grandfather and his wife. And also to kind of, it also helped them out because he had health issues at the time. So when we first like moved in, he cracked a joke with my little brothers talking about how there's a little man. We didn't really believe him about this little man he called that goes around the house like doing mischief. We thought, he was joking. Okay, side note, I'm using Blue Magic and Xtreme um gel. So, and that's really it. Like that's the newer one. I love that gel. That's like one of my favorite gels. And I love mixing Blue Magic with that to get the perfect kind of twist look. And you've seen my twist out videos before using Blue Magic and this kind of gel. So I don't have to really get into that type of detail. I am going to sit under the dryer for this though, just so I can get some length retention. Even though my hair is blown out, I use my this blow dryer that blows your hair out, but it's not hot. It's really expensive. I got it for free. They sent it in PR. But anyway, so but if you want to know what it is, I'll post a link in the description box below, like what I use to blow my hair out. Ooh, excuse me. Don't worry, y'all. I ain't got it. So anyway, okay, back to my story. So he always cracked a joke about this little man. So first few times, like living there, I would I slept on the couch. So it was like a pull-out couch. So I slept on the couch. So like that really matters. But anyway, so and I'll be in the front room, and sometimes I won't lie, like the door to the basement would kind of sometimes just pop open. Like I would hear it. It'll just be like a little open crack. And I wouldn't think too much of it. I would just come and put it away. I would just think it was like the air from like downstairs come. I don't know why. It's just something I made up in my head to make it make sense. So I'll never forget one night. So one night I was literally like sleeping in the bed. Because sometimes like I would wake up and my grandfather would be outside like in the living room watching TV, and he scared the crap out of me. But so it was like the TV was always on. So when I was like, I dozed off and I woke up and I was hearing like somebody like opening the doors to the cabinet, somebody washing dishes. And I'm looking at the time, it's like 12 going on 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, is grandpa like, because he had prostate cancer, so he would be in pain. So he would either walk around the house, watch TV, just whatever to get through the night. Nighttime was always hard on him. So I'm like, dang, Grandpa, what you doing? It's loud. Like, why you in there washing dishes and slamming the cabinet doors like at 1 o'clock in the morning? Nobody answered back. So remind you, I'm hearing all of this. Slamming of the cabinet doors, all that. I go in the kitchen, y'all. I kid you not. Boom, boom. Nobody was in there. No water, no running of water, nobody washing dishes, nobody opening the cabinets. The cabinets were all closed. Y'all, my grown behind, I was like 19, was in my mama's bedroom. I I promise you, my mom was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, don't ask no questions. I'm sleeping in here tonight. The house is haunted. I don't even want to talk about it. So she was like, "What?" Like, what? I was like, I don't play. Like, I'm sleeping in here. My grown behind slept with her for a month, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I slept with her. I was petrified. My grandfather thought it was hilarious. He's like, "I told you there was a little man." I'm like, that's not even cute that the house is haunted. Like, that's not cute, Grandpa. Okay, also, one part of my hair didn't dry towards the ends. Ugh. That's the only thing I don't like about my hair sometimes. Like, it just hangs on the water. So some of it, as you will see, is like frizzy or whatnot. But ooh, that Blue Magic and that gel and that shine, y'all. I still really loved how the hair came out. So I'm just gonna pick my hair because I wanted some more volume in the back. And again, I didn't go nowhere, so this was kind of lazy hair day. I was kind of inspired by looking at Beyonce, and I was like, ooh, I want some Bantu knots. But I wasn't about to do all that braiding and stuff that she had in the front because one, I got nails, two, I didn't even know if I can even do it on my own head. So, yeah. that's about it. So now we're gonna get to the second part of the video. But anyway, like, have y'all ever like experienced like some kind of supernatural? And that wasn't my only experiences there. Like, I've constantly like felt different kind of things and felt like when somebody was watching me and stuff. Like, even after he passed, he would still come. And I remember one time seeing him like in the corner of the house, like he was just watching us, watching over us. It freaked me out. Like, my mom would be like, just go home. But and my step grandmother, she would like be up, you know, talking to him when it was just, it's a lot, y'all. Ooh, child. I'm not the best at story time. Well, I can tell some stories for days, but I'm kind of short on time, and I'm trying to do a tutorial too, so I'm trying not to get too distracted and ramble too much. But let me know below, like, if y'all have like any experiences with the supernatural, or do you believe in it or not, or like, let me know, because I love stories like that. That's just me. Like, I love to read and look that type of stuff. Like, I'm always watching. So anyway, now I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of my Bantu knots. I brushed my hair out, and I actually kind of liked how it looked when I brushed my hair out down. I was like, that was cute. I should have kind of kept my hair like that. So again, I'm just wrapping my hair around and taking a little bit more of the edge control. I'm putting it as I go because I want it to secure and be a little bit tighter. And the edge control really does help. Again, spritz works better. You put that spritz on your head, you sit on that dryer, your hair, the Bantu knots aren't moving, baby. But I'm just doing the edge control because I didn't have any spritz. So my only thing about Bantu knots is sleeping in them, because this style is so cute. But if you're trying to sleep in this at night, it is so painful. Like, a lot of times, I just won't do too much with the back of my head. You know, like how I do them, just so I can sleep on my back, so I don't smash the Bantu knots. Because that's also another way, like, if you want to do some Bantu knot curls, you cannot let these Bantu knots smash, because as soon as they smash, it just kills the whole look. And I am doing my hair a bit thick. The knots a bit thick. That's because I like them to look a little bit full. My hair does fall on the finer side, so it's very easy. It may look full because my hair is getting longer. I'm getting more strands. It's filling it out, all that good stuff. But my hair type has not changed. Like, the texture of your hair just doesn't change just because your hair grows. Now, if you cut all your hair off, there's a possibility, yeah, your texture could change. But I've done that before. I've went the whole big chop route and cut my hair off, and honestly, my hair texture still grew back the same. Y'all will never see those pictures because I look like my brother. But anyway, this is the finished look. Tell me what your thoughts below. Thank you for watching my video, and until next time, bye.